Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, led by McKenna Carnes. McKenna will earn a Bachelor of Music in today's ceremony and is from Kirksville, Missouri. McKenna.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ripped clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And thank you, McKenna. That was simply beautiful. Welcome to the Truman State University Spring 2024 Commencement Ceremony. You made it. You are here and ready for the next exciting phase of your life's adventure. Being here today shows that no one should ever count out or underestimate a bulldog. A bulldog is a courageous, tenacious powerhouse that does not quit. Regardless of what the world has thrown at you, you have become a Truman graduate and shown you are a true bulldog. Now let's celebrate these amazing graduates and their fantastic accomplishments. Each person who processed into the stadium with me today has an important role at the university and plays a special role in today's ceremony. As I introduce the platform party, I request they stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all are standing. The Honorable Nancy Gingrich, Chair of the Truman State University Board of Governors. The Honorable Bill Lovegreen, Secretary of the Board of Governors. The Honorable Mike McClaskey, Board of Governors member. The Honorable Ella Snocki, Student Representative to the Board of Governors, who will receive a Bachelor of Arts in today's ceremony. Dr. Tiana Lang, Vice President for Student Engagement, Enrollment, and Marketing. Dr. Carol Cox, Grand Marshal and Professor of Health Science. Dr. Catherine Bramall, Marshal and Professor of History. Dr. Jay Self, Professor of Communication, and Dr. Bridget Thomas, Professor of Classics, both of whom will read the names of the graduates for today's ceremony. McKenna Carnes, our amazing vocal soloist, whom you've already met. Jacqueline Wilson, student speaker, who will receive a Bachelor of Arts in today's ceremony. and Dr. Kia Johnson, our commencement speaker. Please join me in expressing appreciation to these wonderful members of the Truman community. Like everyone on this stage today, I believe that public higher education is the cornerstone of our democratic society. We are thankful for the state's support that is imperative for Truman to provide the wealth of opportunities we offer our students. With that said, I now want to recognize one other member of the Truman State University community who you may have noticed is not here with us today. President Sue Thomas, or Sue as we all know her, has asked that I read the following message in her absence. I'm not going to do the voice, but you know what I'm saying. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Truman State University's Spring 2024 commencement ceremony. As your enormously proud president, I have loved celebrating your accomplishments with you, whether it is attending a musical performance, theatrical production, or gallery opening, discussing the results of your research, cheering your athletic feats, or applauding your many awards and recognitions. You amaze and inspire me every day. While I love celebrating all these accomplishments and more with you, the accomplishment I love celebrating the most is commencement, and it is the pinnacle of all your Truman accomplishments. Many of you have heard me say my priorities are my family, Truman, and chocolate. These priorities rarely conflict with one another, but today they do. In addition to our commencement ceremony, my daughter Annie will receive her doctoral degree from the University of Texas, Austin today. Let's applaud her. Congratulations, Annie. As I cannot be in two places at once, I hope you understand that while I love celebrating all of you, as a proud mom, I must be in Austin celebrating my daughter. While I won't be there in person, please know that I'll be cheering you on from afar. I know the Truman class of 2024 will make a positive impact on our world, and I eagerly anticipate all your future accomplishments. Please remember that Truman will always be your home, and we look forward to welcoming you home often. Congratulations on your graduation, and go Dogs! Truman is most fortunate to have an enormously supportive Board of Governors that works with the university to ensure we provide the very best education for our students. Nancy Gingrich, Chair of the Board of Governors, will now present greetings from the board.
On behalf of the Board of Governors for Truman State University, it is my special honor and privilege to extend our welcome and greeting to today's graduates and their families and their loved ones. Graduates, we are very proud of you. Your accomplishments are a testament to your hard work and the dedication of Truman's faculty and staff. On this joyous occasion, the Board of Governors extends its congratulations and best wishes. We thank you for your unique contributions to the Truman community and wish you every success in the years ahead.
Thank you, Governor Gingrich, for your remarks and dedicated service to our university. It's now my great honor to introduce our commencement speaker. We ask our academic schools to nominate individuals to serve as our speakers for each commencement ceremony. Today, the School of Health Sciences and Education identified Dr. Kia Johnson as a truly impressive Truman alumnus. Kia is director of the Atlanta Satellite of the University of Texas at Austin's Arthur M. Blank Center for Stuttering Education and Research, a clinical research institute with the mission to change the world for people who stutter. A certified speech-language pathologist through the American Speech-Language Hearing Association, Kia is an expert in developmental stuttering, focusing on culturally and linguistically diverse individuals and communities. Kia has served the professions of audiology and speech-language pathology through volunteer roles as a member of the American Speech Hearing ASHA Board of Directors and past national advisor to the National Student Speech Language Hearing Association. Additionally, she currently serves as the immediate past chair of the National Black Association for Speech, Language, and Hearing Board of Directors and is a member of the American Speech Hearing Association Board of Ethics. Throughout her career, Kia has mentored countless undergraduate and graduate students with a particular interest in guiding underrepresented students interested in academic research careers. Professional associations and academic institutions have recognized her for her contributions to the professions of teaching, scholarship, and leadership. The Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders at Howard University recognized Kia with a Distinguished Alumna Award, and the Vanderbilt University School of Medicine honored her with the Judith S. Gravel Distinguished Alumnus Award from the Department of Hearing and Speech Sciences. During her time at Truman, Kia was involved with the Ronald E. McNair Scholar Post-Baccalaureate Achievement Program and the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Kia earned a Bachelor of Science in Communication Disorders from Truman in 2000. She went on to earn a Master of Science degree in Speech-Language Pathology from Howard University and a PhD in Hearing and Speech Sciences from Vanderbilt University School of Medicine. Kia and her husband, Derek Dewan, also a Truman graduate, have 3 children, Sydney, Chase, and Derek Josiah. Please join me in welcoming our very own Dr. Kia Johnson back to campus.
Congratulations, class of 2024. It is indeed my honor as a proud alumna of this amazing institution to join your family, friends, and professors to simply celebrate you. Next month will mark 1 year since the passing of my mother. Days before she passed, I told her I will continue to make her proud. At that moment, I never imagined that I'd be here at this very moment, living up to that promise in this way. In preparing for today, I found a quote that said, "Work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen." It is indeed an amazing thing to be invited back to this institution, the Harvard of the Midwest, the Princeton of the Prairie, my alma mater, Truman State University. To the distinguished members on this stage, faculty within the School of Health Sciences and Education, especially the Communication Disorders Department, faculty, and staff. And last and definitely not least, to President Sue Thomas, thank you for acknowledging my hard work and my kindness with this incredible opportunity. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience that was not in the plan. But I truly believe that when you stay focused, committed, and passionate about your work, when you are authentic and show up as often as you can at your very best, moments like this, opportunities like this, just happen. So much has changed since I sat on this very field 24 years ago, 24 years ago, let's pause for that, filled with some of the same feelings and thoughts many of you have right now. Feelings of excitement for some, exhaustion for those of you who kicked off the celebration yesterday, morning, afternoon, evening, all night. Feelings of gladness, as in, you are so glad you made it through. Or those of you wondering just how long is she planning to speak? I had those same thoughts when I sat in your very seat. See, while some things have changed, other things are still the same. What has changed? You all have cell phone service right here in Kirksville. Back in the late 1900s, as my children often refer to it, there weren't dead zones in random pockets of Kirksville. The entire city of Kirksville was a dead zone. Cell service started as you got closer to Columbia. This trip, I flew into Kirksville on an airline whose plane reminded me of a well-appointed private jet, complete with Perrier sparkling water. Walmart, or Wally World, as we called it, is still here. But Hobby Lobby, Old Navy, Shoe Sensation, Marshall's, PetSmart, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, I can go on. None of that was here. And one more thing has changed. You all are free to use the name Truman State University. But as the one who was here when the name transitioned to Truman State, we would use the extended version. Truman State University, formerly Northeast Missouri State. Part of the motivation for that change came from the desire to set this university apart from other institutions and distinguish itself from the masses. What's the lesson here? Sometimes you have to shift or evolve with the goal to set yourself apart. Distinguish yourself from the masses. Each graduate here today, you have achieved something that many have not. The U.S. Census recently reported that in 2022, almost 38% of the U.S. population 25 years or older has earned a bachelor's degree or more as their highest level of educational attainment. That means roughly 62% of the U.S. population over the age of 25 does not have this moment on their list of accomplishments. Now, I fully recognize foreseen and unforeseen barriers influence that statistic, but it does not change the indisputable fact that you came to this campus, for most of you 4 years ago, for my red shirt graduates or student athletes 5 years, and I can't forget about my lovers of higher education who may have been on a longer term plan. You now hold a degree from one of the best public institutions in the country, the #1 public university in the Midwest region for 27 consecutive years. And I am certain that you will agree. Truman challenges, yeah, that's something to clap about. I'll pause. Yes. I am certain that you will agree. Truman challenges you. The standards are high, the expectations are high. The reputation of the institution is stellar because of the amazing legacy of faculty and students. I recognize that, like some of you, I have often sought out to accomplish goals and move forward in spite of the circumstances. As an underrepresented student here at Truman, there were moments where my ability was questioned by peers, yet I moved forward in spite of. I have had experiences of not being included in study groups, social gatherings, yet I moved on in spite of. In my classes, I knew I would often be the only Black student in my class, yet I moved forward in spite of. I moved forward in spite of these circumstances and more because I also had the support of amazing professors. Dr. Cochran, Dr. Applegate, Miss Passy, Dr. Gooch. I knew I could count on reassurance from mentors like Bertha Thomas. My abilities were validated through the Ronald E. McNair post-baccalaureate program. I found sisterhood in Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and surrounded myself with other students who could identify with my lived experiences. You see, I made a conscious decision, a choice to move forward no matter what, because I knew what I was capable of. You, my fellow Truman alum, are privileged. We are privileged. Being trained and educated at this institution is a privilege. Your degree will carry weight when you move into different professional spaces simply because it's marked with the name Truman State University. This graduation day commemorates the start of a membership into an elite group of highly educated, goal-oriented, and accomplished alumni. Your peers and future colleagues will look to you as an example or professional role model in many cases because of who you are, where you graduated from. People will look to you, listen to you, and have an above-average expectation for excellence. But with great power comes great responsibility. Yes, you have completed the courses. Yes, you've completed the exams, the assignments, the projects, the theses. You are done. But you are not done learning. Take a moment. Look around. Look around. You are sitting amongst future nurses, educators, entrepreneurs, civic leaders, chemists, lawyers, physicians, audiologists, speech-language pathologists. No matter what the future holds for you in the next stage of your life, I guarantee that it will involve providing services to individuals in some capacity and work alongside people who will be different than you. Based on the diverse growth within our country, there is an increasing likelihood that those interactions will be with people who are simply different. And when those interactions occur, I want you to be culturally responsive. I want you to use it as an opportunity to educate yourself. I need you to be culturally responsive. By definition, this means understanding and appropriately including and responding to the cultural variables and dimensions of diversity that people will bring to those interactions. It means valuing diversity, furthering your cultural knowledge, and doing your part to create spaces where diversity is valued. You will interact with individuals who are simply less privileged than you are. You will work alongside professionals from different religions, gender identities, sexual orientation, political beliefs, different dialects. You will work alongside professionals with different values, different beliefs. Use your voice, your power, and your platform to advocate for others. You will be perfectly positioned to recognize and address systemic power imbalances, to stand up with and for individuals who will experience bias at the hands of others. To quote the late civil rights activist, Congressman John Lewis, when you see something that is not right, not just, not fair, you have a moral obligation to say something, to do something, and not be quiet. Be mindful of what you say and what you do. Remember and remind yourself that culturally, your way of doing things isn't necessarily right. Maybe the way you do things is just different. The way your cultural values and beliefs and actions are, they're simply different. Like Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So I ask you the question, challenge you to think about this question. How will you use your privilege? Your purpose in this life is simply not to just be. Consider that your purpose includes being better than average, to be exceptional, to be aware, to advocate on behalf of others with less power, to do your part to make your community and the communities around you a better place for everyone. I often remind myself that my purpose in life as a speech-language pathologist, a leader, a wife to my amazing husband and life partner, Derek, a daughter to an amazing mother-in-law, Barbara, a mother to my amazing children, Sydney and Chase, In all that I do, my purpose is to leave this world better than I found it. Every space that I am blessed to be in, I want to leave it better than I found it. I challenge you to do the same. Wherever life takes you, after this very day, use your knowledge, your skills, your passion, and your privilege to leave it better than you found it. We are counting on you. Your family and friends, some of whom are here today celebrating with you, they are counting on you. The future is depending on you. On behalf of Truman State University alumni worldwide, I congratulate you on this amazing accomplishment. Make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson, for your thoughtful and inspirational remarks, and for actually challenging our students to continue to be agents of change, regardless of their pursuits, and also for reminding us that Truman, and perhaps Kirksville, is becoming a gateway to the world. We're thrilled to have you back on our campus, and we hope you'll return soon. It's now our great pleasure to recognize faculty who have been granted emeritus status. The title is awarded to retiring faculty members who have honorably served the university for over 10 years. As Dr. Lang reads each honoree's name, I ask that they come forward so we may recognize them for their service.
Elizabeth M. Clark, Professor Emerita of Communication with 26 years of service. David H. Gillette, Professor Emeritus of Economics with 34 years of service. Julie Lockbaum, Professor Emerita of Education with 21 years of service. Wendy S. Minor, Professor Emerita of Education with 23 years of service. Phil Ryan, Professor Emeritus of Mathematics with 25 years of service. Matthew G. Toratori, Professor Emeritus of Foreign Languages with 30 years of service.
In addition to those honored at today's ceremony, we have 8 equally impressive faculty members whom we would like to honor in absentia. Jeffrey R. Arabis, Instructor Emeritus in Health and Exercise Science with 25 years of service. Jacqueline Collette, Professor Emerita of Music with 32 years of service. Sergio Escobar, Professor Emeritus of Spanish, with 16 years of service. Randy Haggerty, Professor Emeritus of Political Science, with 34 years of service. Ronald K. Manning, Assistant Professor Emeritus of French, with 33 years of service. Terry L. Olson, Professor Emeritus of Economics, with 34 years of service. David W. McCamey, Professor Emeritus of Music, with 41 years of service. And Lisa Glaubitz-Vincent, Research and Instruction Librarian Emerita, with 25 years of service. Our faculty honorees have 399 years, let's round that up, almost 400 years of combined service, and have touched and enriched the lives of thousands of students. On behalf of the Truman State University community, I extend congratulations and appreciation for their dedication and commitment and for all they have contributed to our institution. One more round of applause, please.
It is now my great honor to introduce Jacqueline Wilson, the Truman State University Student Government selected Jacqueline as our student speaker. She will earn a Bachelor of Arts in today's ceremony. Jacqueline is from Lee's Summit, Missouri, and she plans to pursue a career in data analytics or the legal field. Please join me in welcoming Jacqueline to the podium.
All right, you'll have to excuse my tassel if it smacks me in the face. Hello, graduates, friends, and family, professors, administrators, and all gathered here today. Welcome. I am so honored to be speaking before you, and it is so incredibly exciting to see so many Bulldogs gathered here to celebrate. Most of us entered college during the pandemic or close to it. Wow, how far we have come, as students, as people, and as a society. I'm so proud of us for sticking through it, even when campus looked like a bit of a ghost town and online classes threatened both our motivation and our GPAs. The class of 2024 did fantastic work in rebuilding our campus community after the pandemic shutdown, and I know that many students graduating after us will be very thankful for our efforts. The sense of community is one of those beautiful parts of college. Here, I was supported by my friends, my roommates, my family members when they called or came to visit, professors I took classes from, and even those who I didn't. And of course, the Yik Yak posts, assuring me that no one else has started that paper either. Graduates, please remember to thank whoever supported you along the way at some point in all of your celebrations. We all chose Truman for different reasons. Maybe it was because it was notoriously rigorous. Maybe it was the right distance from home. Maybe it was the small class sizes or the liberal arts approach. There's also this idea of the typical student who chooses Truman. They were probably at the top of their high school class, a bit of a perfectionist, and highly involved in their communities. Maybe that was you. Maybe it wasn't. No matter how we got here, I think we can all agree that we thank Truman for uniting us despite our differences, and yet encouraging us to embrace what makes us unique. We will leave this place just as diverse as a group we came in, but changed for the better. We graduate today with degrees in a huge range of subjects, and way more personalities than the 16 types in the Myers-Briggs test that we all took at some point to figure out what career we should pursue. Personally, I am an ESFP, the entertainer type, if you couldn't tell. When it came to academics, I couldn't decide between subjects, so I got a business major and 3 minors in political science, sociology, and legal studies, which you can interpret as curiosity and taking full advantage of the liberal arts style here, or just sheer indecision. Regardless of what caused me to take the crazy path I took, I know it made me stronger. If not for the diverse knowledge I gained or the time management skills I built, at least to know that if the political science methodology class couldn't kill me, I don't think anything else can. While I bow down to all the STEM majors I saw night and day in Magruder Hall, and the theater majors who spent hours in rehearsals, I also know that regardless of our majors, minors, or concentrations, that we all will leave here with an understanding of how the wider world works because of our liberal arts education. Truman State University, the so-called Harvard of the Midwest, made us work for every part of our degree. That means that our diploma means more to us and to the world. As my professional business fraternity, Delta Sigma Pi, says regularly in true business and accounting major fashion, for every credit, there must be a debit. So if we take no other lessons, we take that from Truman. We take the knowledge that to receive anything of value, we must first put forth the effort to make it matter. I personally have learned many lessons here: how to be challenged, do scary things, believe in myself, lead, be humbled, and to succeed, amongst many others. One of my favorite lessons, and one I'm still learning, came from a dear friend and Truman alumna, Peyton Williams, who was the president of my service and social sorority, Tau Lambda Sigma, and is now on her way to becoming the kindest OBGYN in the state of Colorado. Her constant phrase and email signature read, "Give them a piece of your heart rather than a piece of your mind." That phrase stuck with me. As hip young people, we are all well acquainted with the internet and the judgmental culture associated with it. The phrase, "if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all," was disregarded in favor of thinking that every thought, but especially negative ones, should and must be shared. Often people online can lack compassion, and online commenters often spew vitriolic tirades against the most trivial things. I'm sure you can think of at least one example. However, as college-educated individuals, I hope that we can learn more about the people and cultures available to us online, and we can use that information to exercise compassion and understanding like no generation before. I believe that we are capable of making real social change if we only put our minds to it. Already, our generation is sticking up for ourselves and for people who have not willingly been silent, but silenced. We are kind and fierce, and I know we're going to do great things wherever we go. Stay true to yourself, but don't be scared to learn about new perspectives that might change your mind. In the meaningful and easily applicable words of Ted Lasso, be curious, not judgmental. I had thought that I was pretty knowledgeable when I first came to Truman. I was a bit of a hot shot, you know. I thought, oh, I got a 5 on an AP physics exam. I know some stuff. That was quickly tossed out the window. One night, in my freshman dorm, my roommate and I were talking about seafood for some reason, and she mentioned that shrimp legs made her uncomfortable. I said, impossible. Shrimp don't have legs. Of course, I was wrong, and we had a good laugh. So, you don't know what you don't know until you learn it. As we all become experts in our chosen fields, remember that you will never know everything, so keep this simple message in mind. Stay humble. Oh my God. Successes come from all around, and differences are what make us stronger. We all clearly succeeded at Truman State, as shown by being here today and celebrating our triumph. But we also succeeded from learning from the bumps along the way. You learn more from your failures than you do your successes, and I found that to be absolutely true here. We've all grown up here. Grown from young adults who knew everything to young adults who understand just how much they don't know. Maybe you, like myself, have found yourself agreeing with your parents, or maybe even becoming them. Sudoku is now a morning routine, and it really isn't that hard to load the dishwasher after you're done with the plate. As we take our next steps into adulthood, whether that be pursuing another degree, stepping into a career, starting a family, traveling, or anything else you can put your mind to, remember your growth, and remember there is still lots to learn. We have all become leaders, whether that be the obvious ways, like serving as a position in one or more of our many student clubs and organizations, or in the less obvious ways, like leading by example or offering expertise and encouragement to others. Let us take our growth, our leadership, and our compassion into the world with us wherever we may go. Use your skills to nurture the communities you find yourselves in after graduation. I'll miss a lot from Truman, but I also know I'll hold many parts of my experience here with me for the rest of my life. Now, to finish this off, I don't want to get too sentimental. I'm a notoriously easy crier, so this cannot get too emotional. However, there is a phrase I've picked up from some very special people in the audience, and it really wouldn't make sense for me to keep saying it anywhere but here. If you will all indulge me by saying, "Go Dogs," with me one last time as an undergraduate on 3, I'll be very thankful. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go Dogs! Thank you, you all are wonderful sports. Now, let's get on the stage and graduate.
Thank you, Jacqueline, for your outstanding remarks and your willingness to play a part in today's celebration. It's now my privilege to recognize students graduating with university honors. The commencement program includes a listing of these students. The university honors graduates, and they are denoted by their special medallions. These students receiving a baccalaureate degree with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74 on a 4.0 scale have earned the honor of graduating cum laude. They are wearing a bronze medallion on a white ribbon. Will these students and their loved ones please stand and be recognized? Those students receiving a baccalaureate degree with a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89 have earned the honor of graduating magna cum laude. They are wearing a silver medallion on a purple ribbon. Will these students and their loved ones please stand and be recognized? Those students receiving a baccalaureate degree with a grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0 have earned the honor of graduating summa cum laude. They are wearing a gold medallion on a purple and white ribbon. Will these students and their loved ones please stand and be recognized?
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science please rise? Provost Friedman, these candidates have successfully completed the requirements for their degrees. Upon recommendation of the faculties of the appropriate schools of this university and approval of the Faculty Senate, I have the pleasure of presenting them to you for the conferring of their degree.
By the authority vested in me by President Thomas and the Board of Governors of Truman State University, I confer upon each of you your Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science degree with all the rights and honors appertaining thereto. Congratulations! Woo!
Please be seated. It is now my great honor to recognize graduates commissioned as second lieutenants in the United States Army through our Reserve Officers Training Course program. Each new officer took the simple but very meaningful oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. By becoming Army officers, these young men and women have dedicated themselves to selfless service to our nation and a profession with the values of duty, honor, and country. As I read each graduate's name, I ask that they come forward to receive their diploma and allow us to recognize them for their commitment to serving our nation. Second Lieutenant Celia Rose Burhorse Batson. Second Lieutenant Hunter James Bowman. Second Lieutenant Kayla Lynn Dugan. Second Lieutenant Alex Thomas Fellows. Second Lieutenant Elizabeth Ann Sherrill. And Second Lieutenant Caleb Wayne Stratham. Again, congratulations, second lieutenants. It is now our great pleasure to again recognize the three graduates with us on stage. McKenna Carnes, will you please come forward? McKenna has successfully completed the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Music. Congratulations on the completion of your degree. Ella Schnockney, will you please come forward? Ella has successfully completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations on the completion of your degree. Thank you. And Jacqueline Wilson, will you please come forward? Jacqueline has successfully completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations on the completion of your degree. All of our remaining graduates will now be recognized individually. No matter the challenge, our campus comes together to provide the best experience possible for our students. I ask that we come together now and applaud each graduate as they walk across the stage to show our collective support for their impressive accomplishment of graduating from Truman. Will the Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science and Nursing, and Bachelor of Arts candidates please come forward?
Didn't work at all. There we go. Emily Pozo.
Bryce Lewin.
Ash Wolschlayer.
Koshi Louis John Dejo Adjira.
Francis Mikalovic.
Keishan John.
Bridget Kathleen Morris.
Kate Howard.
Kara Morley.
Ojin Kim.
Matthew Winkler.
Wes Henshaw.
Shioju Vicky Yeen.
Michaela Merrill.
Keen Long Via.
Elizabeth Nahatch.
Serena Cherry.
Hannah Stevenson.
Ibrahim Sakibu.
Cosette Leroy.
Simo Valentino.
Marlia Toothaker.
Elizabeth McCarthy.
Hannah Van Orney.
Kennedy Cooper.
Siobhan Neely.
Alexander Thornhill.
Cherish Pope.
Catherine Colmenero Cortez.
Lillianne Marie Winston.
Marissa McMahill.
Cora Marie Stimson.
Amelia Durham.
Melody K. Zakarian.
Natalie Worley.
Carly Drabick.
William Schwartz.
Riley Nicole Witherby.
Parker Hart.
Connor Landwehr.
Madeline Mertz.
Robert Noah.
Caitlin Crawford.
Abby Bomball.
Caroline Million.
Jackson Michaels.
Blaine Smallwood.
Brianna Dotson.
Lydia Rocky Lamb.
Brett Barger.
Elise Nguyen.
Ideen Kurjalich. I have practice. Kurjalich, yeah. Ideen Kurjalich.
Rachel Grigsby.
Rihanna Safi.
Nicholas Haggard.
Trenton Kiesling.
Joshua Fowler.
Shane O'Donnell.
Luke Moores.
Evan Martin.
Rebecca Cuban.
Olivia Mann.
Phoebe Primo.
Daniel Harrison King.
Taylor Baldwin.
Shelby Renee McLaughlin.
Lauren Uchida.
Sophia Claire Tulipana.
Liliana Borrego.
Alexandra Hope Fisher.
Eileen Finley.
Samantha Wilson.
Marin Warner.
Ashley Tebow.
Eli Bartz.
Emily Collins.
Miriam El Kadai.
Mara Miller.
Yuho Kasuga.
Gertrude Berger.
Katrina Parks.
Sam Whitworth.
Vicky Schwenchin Ye.
Sydney Walker.
Tyler Allen Jones.
Sasha Thomas.
Stephanie Renyasco.
Melanie Lyons.
Genevieve Tolstos.
Jacob Brown.
Holly Allwine.
Abigail Dismuke.
Elizabeth Harness.
Savannah Hargett.
Gracie Hunsell.
Ty Bushnell.
Lil John Eritrea.
Diego Boutron Barnes.
Nathan Dowell.
Kobe Hatfield.
John Brightweiser.
Faith Smith.
Leah McNeely.
Blake Ebner.
Alexandra Crawford.
Jonah Huskin.
Vela Lytle.
Savannah Carmichael.
Reagan Fieferlick.
Lily Casey.
Heidi Wright.
Jack Danter.
Grace Vandal.
Anna Markowitz.
Isabella Eddy.
Miranda Ditto.
Grace Hoffman.
Elizabeth Rains.
Natalie Morrison.
Hallie Holst.
Jillian Humke.
Emily Halas.
Isabella Hintz.
Gina Newell.
Jake Hartzell.
Tyler Stanfield.
Ishita Surode.
Hunter Thompson.
Adrian Miguel Ampon.
Lily Fisher.
Bailey Morgan Hickson.
Rebecca Nelson.
Sarah Abdurrahmanov.
Abigail Keller.
Jacqueline Eve Lewis.
Madeline Morris.
Elizabeth Marcus.
Hannah Thacker.
Jewel Smith.
Audrey Allen.
Delaney Krager.
Cassidy Board.
Mackenzie Sullivan.
Kendall Dasher.
Audrey Curti.
Cassidy Gann.
Chloe Rothman.
Kiera Arndorfer.
Alexandra Kolashak.
Abigail Brink.
Morgan Ford.
Hallie Weber. Emily Elfrink. Sam Howard. Addison May Inlow. Kelly Rydberg. Rachel Henson. Allison Monroe.
Will the Bachelor of Science candidates please come forward?
Adam Bishop.
Hannah Hankins. Bailey Bryant.
Jack Scott.
Bryn Sprang.
Sarah Nicole Figura.
Madeline Meyer.
Andrew Stevens.
Rachel Kelly.
Ryan Harness.
Grace Schnelly.
Cassidy Beck.
Joseph Bayer.
A.J. Kohler.
Audrey Gilmore.
Natalie Nguyen.
Jillian Duncan.
Philip So.
Michaela Grace Orend.
Katie Williams.
Sydney Mattis.
Sarah Rousa.
Claire Rake.
Abigail Wise.
Trey Shear.
Ellen Catherine Maloney.
Joe Knutson.
Maya Rose Broshiers.
Mallory Kleppel.
Leah Catherine Gerke.
Elizabeth Wortman.
Madeline Blair Hoon.
Kayla Overbeck.
Sydney Matson.
Brayton Osborne.
Carissa Dunn.
Allison Fry.
Madeline McDonough.
Lauren Robinette.
Abigail Inet. And presenting Abigail's diploma is her mother, Bobby Bansall, Assistant Registrar.
Keegan James Bird.
Lathan Ischlager.
Miranda Anthus.
Kenzie Clement.
Lillian Conger.
Star Alexander.
Molly Dacus.
Ashton Lee.
Rebecca Leonia Rushman.
Eric Allison.
Emily Anderson.
Logan Kammerer.
Lotus Marie McDonald.
Christian Heyman.
James Maloney VI.
Trevor Rode.
Ethan Parmenter.
Mason Craven.
Daniel Fox.
Ethan Parisi.
Caden Thomas.
Louisa Catherine Ellen Lopez.
Mason Julian Brandt.
Stephanie Vaughn.
Delaney O'Byrne.
Amanda Renee Mawson.
Abby Kate Homer.
Elizabeth Ann Kleitz.
Nicholas Bowen.
Austin Davis.
Al Kugler.
Kenneth Damper.
Morgan Cowan.
J.T. Bonds.
Medasia Smith.
Catherine Hanses.
Abigail Baumgarth.
Carson Drake Ash.
Jenna Folsing.
Robert Hartzell.
Jasmine Chinua Zhao. Shinjie Sun.
Kyle Dupure.
Dayu Chung. Shuxuan Wang.
William Gibson.
Jared Singh.
Alexander M. Eckes.
Allison Raven Brown.
Allison Strauss.
Colin Berry.
Andrea Both.
Grace Gotchemer.
Nassim Benabu.
Kimberly Niemeyer.
Sophia Akers.
Dottie Hildrich.
Elizabeth Marie Musco.
Brendan Quinn.
Sean Moen.
Dustin Metter.
Sarah Kudelek.
Max Driver.
Haley Wells.
Ian McIntyre.
Jessica Bryfogel.
Mackenzie Frost.
Georgia Hollingsworth.
Skylar Gaw.
Hannah Perry.
Sarah Simons.
Erica McIntyre.
Jay Seitz.
Jose Saenz.
Daniel Falcon. Elijah.
Go ahead.
Elijah Baum.
Klein Runghao Wang.
Alicia Stout.
Camden Brown.
Katrina Schooley.
Brian Bruxvort.
Grace Heinrichs.
Madeline Rose Matson.
Madeline Rose Dando.
Haley Marie Wilson.
Mandy Marie Lynn Wild.
Haley Corinne McCarty.
Grace Edgar.
Matthew Boyce.
Ian Boland.
Whitney Boys.
Ziyu Lee.
Christine Maxwell.
Yu Sing Wang.
Emily Pearson.
Ishwan Guo.
Samuel Otto.
Harrison Hughes.
Emma Lewis.
Isabella Petrie.
Cole Bracken.
Sophia Dolan.
Megan Koch.
Lindsay Pellock.
Liliana Tasler.
Sandra Nicole Galartia. I did it.
Allison Regina.
Brennan Fortel.
Elizabeth Julia Thompson.
Alyssa Rosani.
Mary Claire Rogge.
David Bradshaw.
Oliver Malone.
Kyle Sebo.
Oh, it was C-ball, but good try.
I tried, yeah.
Cale Aldridge.
Thank you.
Hannah Tucker.
Ryan Haka.
Madeline Brueggemann.
Paige Bethel.
Catherine Paul.
Olivia Clark.
Catherine Salem.
Taylor Combites.
Sydney Bowman.
Alex Kirkpatrick.
Annika Lawless.
Chen Yong Jian.
Matthew Robert Hartman.
Paige Skaman.
Joshua Wydra.
Kate Wolmering.
Thomas Shodel.
Clifford Talton IV.
Samantha Segerman.
Brian Garth.
Braden Schoening.
Kathleen Zimmerman.
Nolan Atnip.
Mason Husky.
Aaron David Villameyer.
Jackson Pickett.
Samuel Yum. Matt Foster.
Mitchell Gore.
Cameron McClure.
Dalton Shanks.
Zoe Harden.
Dylan Larson.
Molly McEern.
Isaiah Estes.
Hannah Berry.
Brock Jones.
Mara Placer.
Benjamin Perry Miller.
Emma Woolert.
Dane Kenneth John Renshaw.
Allison Beaton.
Cole Renshaw.
Michael Daggett.
Brian Paul Moore.
Lydia Hernandez.
Fiona Chow.
Ronald Schaup.
Tess McCracken.
Clayton Caprillion.
Laura Teresa Klump.
Paxton Dempsey.
Aubrey Kirsten Grubbs.
Alexandra Beard.
Camille Nunez.
Brianna Klein.
Nick Wheatley.
Eli Price.
Shane Dabbs.
George Gump.
Arthur Fabella.
Caroline Azenith Noble.
Rena Owens.
Emma Holt.
John Dames.
Hawa Mokhtar Koulibaly.
Noah Faulkner.
Nicholas Biesmeyer.
Blake Anderson.
Ryan Olivas.
Lance Griffith.
James Murphy.
Timothy Meyer.
Justin Watson.
Nathan Rhodes.
Zach Valentine.
Jack Owens.
Matthew Sukanik.
Olivia Nowak.
Emma Sullivan Bogue.
Sydney Donath.
Riley Strange.
Jaden Crater.
Megan Mocker.
Gabrielle Nielsen.
Delaney Wade.
Carter Cameron.
Margaret Nickel.
Lauren Frazier.
Alyssa Houston.
Thank you for doing that.
Warren Dean Barge.
Okay, no, it's good. Lucy Prevost O'Connor.
Audrey Vizana. And presenting Audrey's diploma is her mother, Dr. Dana Vizana, Professor of Mathematics.
Olivia Bowman.
Daphne Jane Zakarian.
Nicole Havel.
Megan Jane Ford.
Sydney Wickwire.
Melody K. Zakarian.
Casey Hansen.
William Michael Jackson.
Thomas Weber.
Andrew Wynn Doan.
Sean Nighthawk Dillon.
Cole Hadley.
Samuel Newton.
Dylan Robert DeLeon.
Aiden Bilbao.
Samuel Myers.
Colin Buss.
Colton Michael Piva.
Holden Potter.
Gabriel Durkee.
Jonathan Buss.
Zachary Plock.
Trey Herzing.
Corbin Austin Estes.
Garrett Harding.
Salvador Niemeyer.
Jack Kenny.
Spencer Kelly Hoskins II.
Kate Justice.
Joshua Bowen.
Krishna Chebolu.
Travis Wilson.
Brian Nwanwu.
Brody Leith.
Augustin Williams.
Patrick Thomas Akins.
Brady Lysick.
Grace Burris.
Zach Stellhorn.
James Todd Silvara.
Jacob Liebman.
Caitlin Wright.
James Windell.
Alexander Leary.
Tyler Mersnick.
Are we behind now?
Thaddeus Bilecki.
Dylan Thompson.
Kendall Hutchison.
Peter Jerzinski.
Kevin Luft.
Luke Turner.
Ethan Hinney.
Will Fromm.
Blake Gordon.
Andrew Nilo.
Grant Ross.
Zachary Schneider.
Caleb Stoddard.
Lucas Wilson. Jaron Guck.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Accountancy, Master of Arts, Master of Arts in Education, Master of Athletic Training, and Master of Science please rise? Provost Friedman, these candidates have successfully completed the requirements for their degrees. Upon recommendation of the faculties of the appropriate schools of the university and upon approval of the Graduate Council and Faculty Senate, I have the pleasure of presenting them to you for the conferring of the degrees.
By the authority vested in me by President Thomas and the Board of Governors of Truman State University, I confer upon each of you your Master of Accountancy, Master of Arts, Master of Arts in Education, Master of Athletic Training, or Master of Science degree with all the rights and honors appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Woo-hoo! Will the Master of Accountancy, Master of Arts in Education, Master of Athletic Training, and Master of Science candidates please come forward?
Sarah Rose White.
Emily Watson.
Catherine Mary Jane Knox.
Delaney Danielle Whittaker.
Jeremy Fink.
Aaron McCart.
Cameron Patterson.
Adam Schmitz.
Ryan Lawley.
Anna Gregory.
Zachary Jacobson.
Ideen Elise Judah Bindle.
Camilla Wilkerson.
Paige Leanne Snyder.
Jesse Coleman.
Kara Rose Klaustermeyer.
Olivia Harvey.
Devin Fields.
Sarah Van Amberg.
Jonathan Saxberry.
Meredith Bear.
Kaylin Kendrick O'Brien.
Victoria Griffith.
Sterling Smith.
Emily Earl.
Elizabeth Scholl.
Jackson Seifert.
Veronica Rose Kelly.
Bryce Roba.
Madison Lee Andrews.
Natalie Sophia Suazo Hernandez.
Amanda Rose Voss.
Alexis Jordan Hassler.
Emily Catherine Bowen.
Chance Orff.
Monica Backer.
Paul Harmon.
Catherine Grace Dean.
Allison Payne.
Kit Cork.
Bob Cagle.
Lexi Neubauer.
Andrew Richard Gooch.
Michael William Jacober.
Aiden Irvin.
Kelly Stiles.
Curtis Dean Halbrook the 11th.
Paige Devening.
Bridget Jean Boyle.
Riley Scott.
Autumn Mackenzie Heath.
Kristen Weber.
Emma Marie Bushery.
Victoria Streggy.
Bianca Overbeck.
Claire Rosado.
Miranda Lee.
Tessa Keaton.
Samuel Weaver.
Amanda Rariker.
Samantha Mitchell.
Ashley Ludwinski.
Janice Stacy.
Brooke Chapman.
Corbin Harper.
Leah Caputo.
Ellie Weltha.
Rebecca Liljenberg.
Holly Olson.
Bethany Jackson. Daniel Fink. Madeline Duncan. Kelly Ellis. Madison Wynn. Brooke Behan. Maria McGonigal. Congratulations. Maggie Beam.
As one of my favorite instructors has said, we didn't come this far to only go this far. Graduates, there's one more thing you need to do. Class of 2024, please rise. To signify your accomplishments and change your status from students to graduates, please move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left, placing them over your heart. If there's a nursing student who can show them where the heart is. As you embark on this next exciting phase of your journey, know that we will always hold you close in our hearts. Congratulations. Thank you, and please be seated. Before we conclude our ceremony, it's important to recognize the very special people who helped this day make this day possible for all of our graduates. The faculty and staff of this university have provided teaching, advice, and guidance to you during your time here. They have helped you achieve more than you ever thought possible and are the springboards from which you will accomplish great things in the future. Will our faculty and staff please stand and accept the appreciation of our graduates. No ceremony is complete without great music to enhance the celebration. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to McKenna Carnes, vocal soloist, in the Truman State University Wind Symphony under direction of Curran Prendergast, conductor. Finally, There is a group that walked every step of your degree journey with you. They supported you during the low moments and celebrated the high moments with you. They have been there unconditionally for you, and I know they mean the world to you. Parents, grandparents, siblings, other family members, friends, and loved ones celebrating with us today, please stand so our graduates can show how much they love and appreciate you. And since we are on the cusp of Mother's Day, I want to thank all of the mothers who are here with us today. All of the mothers who cannot be here with us today, and all of the mothers who are no longer with us but have gotten us to where we are today. Thank you, and please be seated. You're already seated. Just got to keep those moms in order. Class of 2024, we are bursting with Bulldog pride, and we cannot wait to see what great things you will accomplish. As a Truman graduate, you have everything you need to live a personally and professionally meaningful and successful life. Do not forget what you learned here, that critical thought, daring imagination, an empathetic understanding of human experiences at home and around the world can solve problems and make the world a better place. As we've learned recently, you cannot always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Do not let circumstances or other people define you. The world needs you to garner your strength, your unique skills and talents to step up and make a real difference. Remember that you are bulldogs and will always be bulldogs. As bulldogs, I hope you will embrace an old adage about what you need to be successful and hold tightly onto these 3 bones. The first bone is a wishbone. Never give up on your goals and dreams and your belief that you can achieve them. The second bone is a backbone. Be determined, persevering, and resilient. Don't shy away from doing what you know needs to be done, even if it is hard. And the third, and perhaps most important bone, a funny bone. Have a sense of humor and don't always take life or yourself too seriously. Laughter is good for the soul and good for us all. With these 3 bones and everything you have learned at Truman, you can confidently embark on the next exciting phase of your life's journey. I hope you find joy in what lies ahead and that you will stay passionate about pursuing your goals. I now ask that everyone please stand for the singing of America the Beautiful and remain standing for the recessional. Congratulations, class of 2024. We're very proud of you and your impressive accomplishment of graduating from Truman State University.
Beautiful for spacious skies, for